Oh, this one. I had to mute the sound on this one because this guy just went on. I told you no sad and depressing stuff, but this is sad and depressing. Dude. If you haven't seen these before, my girl's on TikTok. And she sends me a lot of stuff she thinks she'll be useful for the channel. And some of it's really good. And I can make like a full red pilled coffee video. Other stuff is just hot garbage. And for you guys, we've saved it here so we can take a laugh and dunk on them together on these. Two things. We're gonna branch out on this one. So one, that's awesome. If you got a wife still dressing up, still flirting with you, still being like that while you're doing mundane stuff, chef's kiss. Two, a lot of wives do this when they're mugging for the cameras or they're talking to their besties, but then as soon as the doors close and all the friends are gone, they get colder than a clam in the Arctic. I don't know which one this is. I don't know what lesson there is for you guys to take away from this other than just keep an eye on it, man. If the girl you're with, whether it's a girlfriend, whether it's a wife, whether it's a date, whatever, is really affectionate when she can flex with you, but not so affectionate when she cannot flex with you, you, my friend, are being teased. And if you're being teased with no escalation, stop wasting your time. Don't make a big deal about it. Just go find something better to do with your time, or someone better to do with your time. But we have been married and we have kids. I don't know, man. She gets first crack at your libido, not sole custody. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to tell you what guys do, and they're happy, and you're just sitting in doo-doo. So you know what you do? You do what you do. I hate how I have to make a reference, like, just so you know, don't do something stupid that's going to land you in jail and me on a Me Too poster. Like, if you are on this, I'll boot you from the channel so goddamn quick. Oh yeah, this one, next one, it's weird. I don't know the lesson from it, but you'll see why I added it in a minute. It makes perfect sense. It's been a while since I had this one, but if I am not mistaken, the husband in the back is her lesbian wife, I think. I'm pretty sure. So this whole thing makes no sense. When your wife is a full 10 and you're a solid 3. What do you want me to take from that? I added it because boba sells tickets. So get in there and like the video. If you like boba, like the video. Do it, sir. Do it for your country. Do it for the freedom of the convoy truckers. You know what? I'm going to get right into it. Okay. Coming straight out the gate with one of these. I love this because I have a feeling, call it a hunch. I have a feeling, call it a hunch. It is some goofy MGTOW 420 69 dick who does this swapping gender stuff. Yeah, I know she's doing that and dancing, but girls don't actually care what's on the screen. She wanted an excuse to dance and wear her Lululemon stuff and pretend like she's a fitness junkie. That's it. She stole this off of Reddit. Guaranteed. Having said that, I have seen and I have heard about this before, and it absolutely makes me laugh. Because you know the thing where it's like, women aren't red-pilled this, women aren't red-pilled that, they're just... Yeah. Here's the thing. I have seen it happen once. And you know what happened to her? She was this super successful New York fashionista, married a dude. As soon as they had the kid, he's like, well, my job here is done. I provided the semen retention and I'm just done. Stops working, stops fooling around, basically is like cashed in on the jackpot. She eventually leaves him, and then New York, being the state that it is with equality and all that, decided, you know what, you need to pay him alimony. And so treat a girl like a man, and they red pill real fast. It turns out that's all you had to do. So yeah, this one here, is it true? Is it not true? Who knows? Who cares? Oh my God, don't. This is actually the problem with most people's advice is that whatever happens to them, they assume happens to everybody. Everybody has an end count of 1 when it comes to personal experience. And this is why I love talking to other dudes, because it turns out sometimes, some of the shit that happens to you is unique. In this case, paying for a dude to get through school, then he leaves. More often than not, most guys are perfectly happy for this. It turns out she probably made some big decisions along the way that did not pay off and ignored some huge red flags. If anything, I should start leading her to the red pill. But whatever. We're done with her. Okay. Let's get a little lighthearted. Let's get more light. Let's rag on the women. Okay, again, she didn't do this. She didn't take any of this. She saw somebody else did it and got likes and attention, so she's like, hey, I'm going to try this whammon ain't shit quote thing, but I'm going to try it with tits to see how it works. And I got to tell you, it did pretty well. It made it past 10,000 likes. Everything's perfect. And 5 more subscribers to her tattooed up OnlyFans page. What she's talking about is this weird shit that trad ticks talk about. They talk about girlfriend privilege or something like that. You know, the whole, like, you get the milk for free with the buy the cow. And girls notice that, hey, I want to marry a dude eventually because I'm like 28 and my biological clock is ticking, but he doesn't. He just wants to be boyfriend and girlfriend and everything's good. So I should stop sleeping with him so that way he will be forced to marry me. And that never works because unfortunately, you got to talk to your whore friends. You got to talk to your whore friends, Susan. Because here's what happened. Everybody gave away sex. It's now a commodity good. It's not valuable anymore. Maybe it never was. But it's because birth control and the pill and all this. You guys want it? You got it. Here's the consequences of your actions. Now, sex is no longer something you can hold over somebody's head to get what you want. It ends up being the entrance exam to anything. If you're not having sex, it's not a relationship. Period. So yeah, he's not explaining he likes you but doesn't want a relationship. He's saying, I don't need a relationship. What do you offer outside of the goods? And this is the part that's kind of sucks, because if she'd have followed it through, she'd have got there. What do you bring to the table? Turns out it's not hard. Be pleasant. Have some basic life skills. Don't be a burden on somebody's life. What's that Patrice O'Neill now? You gotta remember Patrice O'Neill, the comedian? He had that line, like, what happens if you lost your hoo-ha in a horrible train accident? How would you keep your man around after the 90-day, like, I can't leave her because she lost her vagina in a train accident? Not a single girl knows what to do there. And it's the weirdest thing. It's just like girl game is gone. I understand now why they used to have those finishing schools to teach girls how to woman. Like, here, the trick to being a woman. Stop nagging. Be pleasant. Be nice. Look good. Stop eating. And they had to go to school for this shit for 4 years. Now they're taking underwater basket weaving and HR courses, but whatever. I don't know. To be fair, I get her pain because that's the same pain that incel dudes get, where it's like, oh, why won't she sleep with me? Why won't they like me? Why won't they do this? Why won't they do that? And then for girls, it's like, why won't he commit? It's kind of the same thing. Telling a guy, oh, he's just afraid of commitment is like telling a girl, oh, you're just afraid of having sex with an incel. It's like, dude, are you serious? Really? It just turns out that each of us have leverage in the things that we have in abundance and the things that we want in scarcity. And for guys, it's to get laid. So the girls have the abundance there because they can sleep with anybody at any time they want to, for the most part. It's not hard. A dry spell for a girl is like 3 weeks. Dry spell for a guy is like 3 years. So yeah. So when it comes to sex, girls have all the power in that situation. It's a competitive monopoly. But find a guy they like, power dynamic flips. Now it's the guy. It's like, she's like, I want this guy to be mine. And he's like, no, I could settle down with anybody because I'm great conversation. I have a good job and I'm fun, just like the loud mic guy from the other video. He's like, no, I'd rather not settle down. I don't feel bad. It's the nature of the game. If you're a girl and you want a dude to settle down with you, well, like, bring some shit to make him feel stupid for even suggesting it's not worth it. Or date a guy who's older and who's like, I am done. After the 300th thought in my Instagram account trying to sleep with me, after the 50th pregnancy scare, I think I'm ready to find one girl and settle down. Then you can get in there. But Most girls don't like that either. A guy who's 5 years to 10 years older than me, that's disgusting. It's like, well, so's cat litter, but you don't seem to mind inhaling that all day. So what do you want from me? What do you want from me, lady?
We know that these videos really prey on vulnerable young men who have not had many experiences in dating.
Did you come out of it a better person? And you're like, unquestionably, yes. Good enough for me.